Good afternoon. Welcome back to my kitchen. My name is Michael. I'm here with my second video. Thank you to everyone who sent out well wishes for my first video that I did last week. Asparagus, avocado, omelet with some bacon bits. I got a lot of good reviews from it, so thank you. And I'm back for another one. Today's meal consists of filet mignon, ribeye. That's what I had left over from last night's meal. And I'm combining it with a 3-green mix of chard, kale, spinach. Okay, I'm gonna saute that with some Italian red onion, and I'm also gonna make some beautiful sauteed apples. Okay, they're gonna be infused with vanilla and cinnamon. So I got some of the stuff going back behind me. This other stuff right here I'm gonna show you real quick. Here's my 3 greens. We weigh it out. 3 ounces, that's a serving size. That's what it says on the back of the bag, so that's what we go by, okay? You don't have to be exact with it. I take a handful, and normally a handful ends up being an ounce. So we do that 3 times, and we have 3 ounces, which is gonna be a serving size, okay? With that, it cooks down to this. So it goes to show you just how little it is. But when you combine it with the rest of our things, it's going to make for a nice, healthy meal. I have here waiting for me pieces of filet mignon from last night's meal. Whenever I go out, I try to bring half the meal back because I always think about the beautiful things I can make at home the next day. So you see, this is a lot of filet mignon. They give you a big piece at the restaurants that you go to, the steakhouses, okay? And here I have some leftover ribeye. So I want all those little endings that are charred up top, a little bit of fat to give me some flavor. Okay, we get everything all cut off the bone. And I always bring the bone from my ribeye. Take it, get it sliced up. And this is going to take only like 2 or 3 minutes to finish cooking, okay? Because it's right there, it's all set. I have my apples. I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. I have an apple slice. I tell all my clients about these. Believe it or not, I still speak to about 4 or 5 people each week, and they've never heard of an apple slicer. It's the greatest invention. Cut it. There's your apples sliced right there. I take them, and I just like to take the skin off. So I go right around the edges. I do that to each one. And now that's ready for the pot. All right? So like I said earlier, I did that to save on time. I had that going behind me. Here's the onion. I have this caramelizing. Bang, 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 bang. You cut yourself nice big chunks, okay, because it's going to saute and caramelize down really nicely. I'm not working with a lot of spices here. I'm not adding garlic or any of those things because I want to kind of keep this like a nice flavor that you can have any time of day. You can have this for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. All my meals that I show you, I try to make it like that because I don't look at eating as a time of day. I look at it as fuel for your body, okay? So throughout the course of my day, when I'm personal training my clients or whether I'm giving a massage to one of my clients, I need that fuel source steady. So I try to combine all the great elements of food into it. Okay, so I'm gonna take you over back to the stove and show you what else we got happening over there. All right, so we're back over here at my trusty stove. You see, like I told you earlier, I got my caramelized onions going. Now I'm just going to add my filet mignon. And like I do all the time, I'm going to hit it with a little extra light version of olive oil. Got this on low. These onions normally take about 10 to 15 minutes to caramelize, so we sped up the process for you. And you see I still have some pink in my filet mignon from last night. And I got all the burnt ends that are there from the ribeye. All right, so we're moving pretty long. I'm going to add in, I'm going to bank this on the other side. Let's see if I can do it a little bit better for you so you can get an idea of how this is going to look. Try to get a little closer to you. A little olive oil. Little cooking spray. And here goes my 3 green mix. That cooked down. Okay, so we have a lot of great elements here of healthy eating. The 3 green mix, chard, kale, spinach. Got my lean filet mignon. The flavors are coming up from it are crazy. I'm gonna mix in the caramelized onion. Look at that. So I got a lot of requests for my address after the last thing. I'm trying to keep it secret because I don't want anybody showing up here trying to get this stuff from me. But a little fact, I do have a background in cooking. So I was in a restaurant business, and I used to prepare some of these healthy, fancy meals when I was in the bagel store business years back. All right, so here we go. So we got this going. I'm going to turn this up, and I'm going to make everything right here in this pot. Check on the apples. These apples are ready. All right, so I'm going to make everything else right here in this pot. I turned up the heat a little bit. This pan is ready for the eggs. You cannot buy this anywhere. That's what I love about these meals. And if you were to buy it, you're looking at 40 or 50 bucks here for this filet mignon. Easy, okay? Easy looking at that. Fork. And I'm just gonna cover this up because I want those eggs to kind of steam over, to poach a little bit. And I want to give you a quick peek at these. Look at that. Cinnamon, vanilla, apples. All the natural sugars are cooking out of them. I'm going to turn these up so they can get really nice and hot and steamy. Take another look at that. I'm going to hit this with a little pepper. A little fresh black pepper on everything. So the one thing I'm going to do with the apples when I'm finished here, when I plate this, and right now I'm going to throw a little bit of rum on top of these apples. It's going to bring out a nice flavor to them. All right. Tell me that's not crazy. We're not reinventing the wheel here, guys. Healthy cooking at its best. Spinach is ready. Filet mignon is ready. Look at those eggs. Look at that. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right. So we're about a minute and a half away from eating. I'm going to throw a little bit of cheddar cheese on it. Aged cheddar. I'm going to throw that right here. Throw a little bit there. That's only about a tablespoon and a half. That's all you need to make it look nice and pretty. Cover it up. Turn off my apples. Okay? And I'm going to meet you back on the other side. I'm going to plate this. We're going to finalize it and take a quick bite of it. So we got everything plated here for our final presentation. I'm loving this meal here. Filet mignon, caramelized onion. I got my 3 green blend, chard, kale, and spinach. I have my 2 eggs. I have that aged cheddar cheese that has melted down. All right, and just like I promised you here, These are my drunken apples. Oh. Put a little there. I'm gonna put a little bit right here too. I'm gonna put a little bit right here. Vanilla, cinnamon, aged Appleton rum. Voila, that's how you do it. Can't buy it anywhere, but you got it right here first for me. Michael, signing out. Till next week, I hope you enjoy, and thank you for all the well wishes.